Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Fels Podcast. So, what is Fels, first of all? Fels is the flourishing entrepreneurial lifestyle. So, it's basically a content movement that we've created to share inspirational content around the world for people to grow and become more successful, either as entrepreneurs or as business leaders, innovators in any capacity. And we have this podcast to share inspiration with you from global leaders from around the world who have made their success on their journey to success, and they want to share some insights with you so we can all benefit from their learnings. So, welcome. And today, our guest is Miss Munduru. I would let her introduce herself a bit more. She is based in Uganda and she manages FEA, the Financial Educational Academy. So, I would like her to introduce herself and tell us more about herself. Please go ahead, Munduru.
Thank you so much, Mr. Aiman, for this opportunity. By name, Munduru Mwajuma, Esther, and I'm the team lead of the Financial Education Academy. It's a social enterprise that helps individuals build good discipline to help them build a sustainable personal financial life, to build sustainable wealth in the long run. Yes. So basically, that's what I do. And through our programs, the Personal Financial Mastery Program, the Investment Master Class, and then also the campus version, a program that we are working together with the Fels that is impacting hundreds of university students in those life skills. So
Very good. Very good. So actually, the first pillar of Fels is about ideation and creation. So tell us about your ideation process. I mean, how did you come up with the idea for this current business that you have, and how do you think it solves a problem in the world around you?
My ideation process, when it comes to the idea that I have for my business, came from a problem. And I always tell my story that during campus or university time, I studied business administration, and my major was in finance and banking. But when I graduated, I had a degree in finance, but I was financially illiterate. And so I started working. I could earn money, but I was always broke. So I asked myself, I'm a finance. Why am I? That's how I started thinking critically about this problem. And I also realized that my colleagues who were in the same class also were going through the same problem. So I had to do research. I had to do personal introspection, and then find solutions, practical solutions. And when I got those solutions, I first applied them with myself. I started practicing the solutions that I got, and I started seeing results. When I got personal friends and colleagues, a few of them, and it worked for them. So that's how my business idea came about. And then after that, I published it to the public, and some people do consultation, which they pay for. And that's how I make money with the Financial Education Academy.
Very good. Very good. Okay. So another one of our pillars in Fels is called continuous learning. So it's basically about, constantly learning and upgrading your skills and all that. So tell us a bit about your process. How do you actually prioritize learning in your career? I mean, given the time constraints and having a busy schedule and all of that, and maybe you can give an example of, what learning methods do you use or do you integrate into your life?
Well, thank you so much. Continuous learning is one most important thing that every entrepreneur should really actually prioritize, because you need the knowledge. You need the knowledge. That is number one for me. Right now, as I speak, I'm an expert in financial literacy. I'm certified by Bank of Uganda. But there is a lot out here. Yeah, there is a lot out here that you have to continuously learn. So, and trust you me, every day, I have something I read every day. I go on social media. I look out for content that will help me grow. in my area of expertise, my business area, and I also do short courses online. There are many courses out there. Yeah, they give certificates, but then also the knowledge that you get, and then also there are many social groups right now, many social clubs where you can go for personal development. Yeah, so I do a lot of that. And that has really helped me so much to grow. Yeah. If I tell you that in my social enterprise right now, there are people that consult me, and then I'm like, okay, but these people were very high class. Why me? I'm like, but it's because of the knowledge that I give them, and the knowledge that has really impacted their lives. Yeah. So, yeah, that's how I do it.
Very good. All right. Okay. And do you use any kind of tools or hacks or shortcuts in your work that help to improve your productivity? Anything that you've discovered that makes your work easier?
I'll be very honest on this. I'm just transitioning to getting used to technology. I'm not so much into technology, but where I am right now in business, it is a must. Whether you like it or not, you have to get used to some tools. And I would say LinkedIn has really a business so much. How I go to meet Fels, how I go to know Mr. Aiman was through LinkedIn. And that's how I get to meet different people. That's how serious people actually get to know about my services. That's how I get clients. And then also when it comes to communication, Microsoft Team is so good for me when it comes with my team. And then also Google Meet is one quick and easy way of reaching out to people. And also Zoom. Yeah, also Zoom has worked for me. Yeah, and for others, I'm yet learning. And then I also have, people that are around me that are teaching me. Like right now, we are working on, how can I call it? There is a software where they my work, so that I don't physically train people. So it will ease in my work and my productivity. So, yeah.
All right, great. Yeah, I think these remote work and communication tools that you mentioned and the social media, they're very powerful these days. So I think definitely very helpful things there. Okay, so the next one is about the healthy lifestyle. So I think that's something that you're quite used to. And maybe you can give us an example of some of the practices that you do in your daily life to improve your mental clarity, your focus, and to be in overall, generally, good health and good productivity, whether it relates to your, diet or sleeping or exercising or something like that. Any examples that you have would be great.
Well, thank you so much. I would say these days, I'm really quite mindful about what I eat. To start with, food. Food is number one. Like, and I do lots of organic food. I make sure that I eat our local greens, and then I also make sure I eat our local food. In Africa, we really have very, very good local food.
I'm sure.
And yeah. So I'm serious on the organic food, and then exercise. I don't do hard exercise because I'm a small person. I'm not that very fleshy. So I don't do very hard exercise, but I do jogging. And jogging is so good in that it helps with stimulation of your brain, and you feel light, and very flexible. So jogging for me really has worked for me. I do that in the morning. If I fail in the morning, then in the evening. Okay. And if the jogging fails, like maybe because of time, I do skip, at home. Like I do skipping. Yeah, and that is a good one for me. And a cold bath in the morning. So yeah, those are my simple,
great,
healthy exercise.
How about from the inner side? How about from the inner side? Like, for example, when it comes to practicing some kind of spirituality or meditation, or keeping your mind balanced. So the body is one thing, the mind as well. How do you treat your mind, in that way?
Yeah, that is a very good question, Aiman. And I should say that, Fels is one unique, how can I call it? Like, the idea of Fels is the unique one on the market. Like, it gives you a balance. When you speak about spirituality, some people don't take it serious, but it's one serious thing. You can't only focus on the outside, because the inside is actually the most important thing. And personally, I'm a Christian, and I really love prayer because I find clarity in prayer. I find good focus in prayer. I find renewal in prayer. I find energy in prayer. And I do that daily. And sometimes I do fasting. So it also helps me so much. Yeah, I do fasting. I can do fasting with water. I can do dry fasting, like one day. I can do fasting on fruits. And it's really good. Yeah, it's really good. It has a very good influence on one life generally. Yeah, so that's important.
Okay. So since we have a bit more time left, maybe you can tell us a bit more, take us a bit deeper into your business. Like, tell us how the business actually operates, your team, and how do you divide the workload? What do you actually, the material that you teach? Maybe you can just give us a bit more brief about that.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Mr. Aiman, for this opportunity of talking about my business. So, yeah. So it's a consultancy kind of business. We have 3 programs and that we're running right now. The first one is the Personal Financial Mastery Program. And this one is tailor-made for individuals that want to become better in their personal finances, that is building good discipline when it comes to managing their finances and growing their finances. So if it's a program of self-discovery, personal awareness when it comes to finances, the financial management habits and all that. So it's one great program. And then the second one is the investment masterclass. We only talk about investment. We talk about different investment avenues. People get to know where they can put their money to grow it and then build sustainable wealth. It's simply that. And the third program that we have is the campus version. It's more like a give back to the community. We reach out to university students, giving them these life skills that they can use while they are in campus and then also after campus. And we are partnering with Fels. We are giving them financial literacy skills and then entrepreneurship skills, so that when they're in campus, they can think about these entrepreneurship ideas, startup business ventures, initiatives for themselves while they're in school, and then also outside school, so they can live a flourishing lifestyle. So basically, that is what we do. And our social media handles are still Financial Education Academy. We are on all social media handles: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. Yeah.
So I guess we can't say Twitter anymore. It's called X now. So it's not Twitter anymore.
It's called what?
X.
How come I didn't know the news?
If you open your app on the phone right now,
thank you for that.
There's no more Twitter. It just has a letter X. So that's something new.
Interesting. Thank you so much. So we are on X. Yeah. If you go to X, FBA, you'll find us there. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So that is that about my business, and generally we are helping people build sustainable financial lifestyle, and then also build sustainable wealth for themselves and their loved one. We are fighting against poverty, okay, on the continent of Africa. So we are doing this as a capacity building kind of solution. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, very good. And I think, yes, as you rightfully said, we do kind of operate in a similar space. We have a very similar mission, is to make a social impact on the people who need it most. And that's why, yes, we're happy to be collaborating with you and with other entities that are, having a same kind of mission as we do. And actually, I think I forgot to introduce myself in the beginning. So I'm Aiman Kabli. I'm actually the founder of the Fels movement, and pleasure to be chatting with you today as a guest on our podcast. Very great insights that you provided, and I hope everyone will benefit from that. And we hope to be in touch again further soon.
Sure. Thank you so much, Aiman, for this opportunity.
Welcome.
Yeah, I hope that we catch up soon.
All right, great. Thank you. And any final words you want to give to entrepreneurs who may be listening to this on just, a final word about their personal growth?
Sure. Thank you so much for that question. It's a good one. Being on the journey of entrepreneurship is a wonderful journey. It's so satisfying. I'm doing what I'm doing out of passion. This is what I love to do, like in my life. So it's more attached to a calling. Yeah, but there is a cost. There is a lot of sacrifice. There is a lot of, there's a lot of endurance in this journey. So I just want to encourage every entrepreneur out there, please do not give up. It's not an easy journey, but it's worth it. It's worth the fight. It's worth the sacrifice. I always tell myself that, okay, it could be hard right now, but in 3 years or 5 years from now, it will be amazing. There will be many lives that will be impacted, and I'll find satisfaction, life satisfaction in what I'm doing. So please be encouraged and move on. Yes. Thank you so much.
Very good. Thanks a lot, Munduru, and thank you for participating with us today.
Thank you, Aiman and team, Fels team. Thank you.